Let's talk about Jesus' first miracle, turning water into wine. And I'm sorry for putting out this video so late. I had a long day, but I still wanted to do this daily Bible study for you guys because I love this series. But let's get right into it. So this starts in John chapter 2. And at this time, Jesus had gathered his first few disciples. But, let's start reading. On the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine." "Woman, why do you involve me?" Jesus replied. "My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water." So they filled them to the brim. Then he told them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet." They did so, and the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. He did not realize where it come from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. Then he called the bridegroom aside and said, "Everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine, after the guests have had too much to drink, but you have saved the best till now." What Jesus did here in Cana of Galilee was the first of the signs through which he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. And this is the only part of the Gospels where it mentions this first miracle that he performed, and it sounds a little bit weird in the translation. If you guys didn't notice in the beginning, he says, "Woman, why do you involve me?" And the translation into English, in this certain translation at least, is a little bit confusing. But what Jesus is trying to tell his mother, Mary, is that, he's there to serve out his divine purpose and what God is telling him, and not just human expectation. So I just want to clear that up really quick. But the bigger purpose in this is that and the bigger thing here about this first miracle and his disciples witnessing that is that that's the first time we see that, how much Jesus has authority over everything. So I just want to share that verse with you guys. Feel free to read the entire chapter, though. Feel free to go back into John and get some more of the context, just because I have limited time on here, and also I'd be yapping on here forever if I could. But that's our daily Bible verse for today. And have a good night, guys. God bless. I love you, but not as much as God loves you.